Hello adventurer! Are you looking for a good and affordable budget hotel for your stay in Singapore? Well, this video is for you because I'll be taking you to my top 10 budget hotels in Singapore under $100 per night. That's clean, minutes away from local food centers, accessible to major tourist attractions, and most importantly, let you have a good night's rest so that you can fully enjoy your next day. Stick to the end for my hotel cheat sheet that can help you save hundreds of dollars on your booking. Let's begin. To give you the ultimate top 10, I didn't just sort by the cheapest and give you what I find. That's actually the fastest way to waste your money, because many of the cheapest options come with hidden red flags such as dirty linen, moldy walls, disgusting toilets, and sometimes cockroaches. Instead, I spent about 40 hours reading through hundreds of hotel listings, thousands of their reviews, especially the negative ones, and compared their reviews and prices across multiple booking platforms. However, to make sure that this top 10 is indeed deserving of the top 10, I'll also be visiting each and every one of them. So, in no particular order yet, sorting by area, if you like staying in a charming and strategic location, you'll love the Kampong Glam area. Kampong Glam is fantastic, especially if you're on a budget, because although it's further away from town, it has excellent accessibility to critical bus and train lines, making it easy to get around. Within 10 minutes walk, you get to the Bugis train station, giving you direct access to green and dark blue line, and the bus stops around the area are your gateways to major attractions like Gardens by the Bay, Merlion, and even Sentosa. Kampong Glam itself is a major tourist area, with the iconic Masjid Sultan and Muscat Street at your doorstep. The streets nearby are also lined with small restaurants. This is also an excellent spot for concert goers. Imagine the night after having a great time at a concert. Everyone's trying to get home. So if you have the option to take the bus home, even better, multiple buses home, you're gonna save yourself a whole night of trouble. You can get to the stadium by both bus and trains within just 20 minutes. Just cross the street into the Nicole Highway to take bus 14 and 16 from this station, or take the yellow line from Nicole Highway. I've picked two hotels from this area. First, the Hotel Clover at 769 North Bridge Road. For 130 Singapore dollars per night, you get this small double room that fits two. Let's check it out. Boiler, little bay area, great for your luggages. Hanging areas, fridge, safe. I like this one because you can fit all your plugs in here, unlike the normal 3-pin plugs. Very good. Well, comfortable enough. You'll sleep well here. Natural lights into the room. There are also options for similar size rooms without the window that's a little bit cheaper. The aircon works pretty well. I don't feel as stuffy inside the room. But one possible red flag is the road sounds. When there are fast-moving cars, you can feel the noise and the vibration. Maybe the more affordable option, the one without any window, might be a better option for light sleepers. The room is really quite big for Singapore standard. Across is about 260 cm, 360 cm. How about the toilet? Looks clean. Smells good. Toothbrush, toothpaste. Whew. We don't find anything here. I would say the toilet is clean. Depending on who you're rooming with, this glass wall might be a deal breaker for you. Yo! Also from the top. Overall, I feel that the Clover Hotel is an above average budget hotel that's worth the price. It's clean, comfortable, great location, reasonably spacious, a little bit noisy, but that's easy to solve. I can see how this can be a very good base to explore Singapore in a week or so. Most of the time, you can only get good price for double rooms. But for our next spot, the Dream Chaser Capsule Hotel, solo travelers also get a good deal. For this tiny double room, it costs you about $110. Let me show you around. It won't take long. Some good space for luggage here, and a table with basic facility. My favorite universal plugs. Safe somewhere to hang your clothes. This space just enough for a queen bed. The bed looks and feels clean. There's no weird smell. Pretty sure I can sleep quite well on this bed. You also get Woo. I guess you do get some fresh air here. It's actually a very good place to sleep at night because not only you get a good blackout, there is no road sound. AC is also individual, so you can control it as per your liking. Now, about cleanliness. The windows is pretty dusty. Bunch of hairballs and dust balls at the corner here. It's a very tiny room. On paper, this is counted as 6 meters square. It's only good for sleeping. The biggest downside, there's no attached bathroom. While the bedroom is generally clean, my concern is more about the shared bathroom. You can't really control how other people use the toilet. And these are the shared toilets. Instead of those dormitory cubicle style, these are almost like your private toilet, but anyone else can use it. Comes with a bidet. The toilet seems pretty clean. There's no funky smell and nothing that is grossly dirty. For the solo option, for $50, you get an enclosed bed, just enough to lie down with some space for your luggage at the bottom, and a curtain you can close for a little bit of privacy. These beds are arranged in a dormitory style, so you'll be spending the night with few other people in the room. They do have options for dormitories that are segregated by genders. Overall, I feel that the Dream Chaser is a decent budget hotel. It's clean enough and bearable to sleep in if you're not very fussy, don't have much luggage, and are planning to spend most of your time outside exploring anyway. This will be a suitable hotel for you. But maybe only for 3 to 4 nights, else the lack of space actually is really quite suffocating. Next, we're going further southwest that has even better accessibility, plus closer to affordable food centers and modern comforts. Bugis. The biggest strength here is the connectivity of the bus and trains. It's only 5 to 10 minutes away to 4 train stations, giving you direct access to the dark blue, yellow, green, and red line. You'll never break a sweat trying to get to any major tourist destination. But that's not all. Many useful bus services pass by the roads in this area, thus giving you a lot more options for connectivity. This is also an excellent spot for concert goers, because you can get to and from the stadium for your concerts via yellow line from Bras Basah or bus 14 and 16 from this bus stop. In terms of food, you can find small eateries almost in every corner. My favorite here is the Albert Center Hawker Center. If you prefer modern comforts, there are many modern shopping malls around the Bugis train station. This time, I picked 4 hotels from this area. For about $140 a night, you get a small double room with an attached bathroom. Let me show you around. Hello. It's a tiny sink beside the bathroom. The hairdryer. You have a queen bed and a desk beside. There's a safe and a small storage area, good for your luggage. Oh, where is the kettle? The hot water is from here instead. My favorite universal adapters. Places to hang your clothes and your towels. How's the bed? Comfortable?
Okay, quite firm.
Can you fall asleep here?
Can.
Good. In terms of size, it's barely 2 meters wide, 3.1 meters across. Let's inspect the corners. Ugh, hair, curly hairs everywhere. Ooh. And dust. More dust. How about here? Not much complaint. And let's check out the bathroom. It's quite small, big enough just to shower and do your business. Not the cleanest. You see that? Doesn't feel disgusting. Every level has a small pantry with another shared fridge and a microwave. There is also a shared gym and a laundry area. Plus, a small kitchen with stove, oven, with some tables and chairs to sit on. You can watch YouTube on this fridge. Overall, it's an average place for its price. While everything is new, very modern, very nice, I feel that the corners can be cleaner, and this space is also slightly too small for my liking. The cubby hole below the bed helps, but it seems it will only fit 1 large luggage. So if there's 2 of you, it can be a struggle. I think this room will be good for short trips with packed itineraries. Personally, I wouldn't pay more than $160 per night in this room. Next, Hotel Nouvelle Heritage. For about $190, you get a small double room with an attached bathroom. I'll show you around. There's a small space around here, some storage space, hanging area. The laundry service, $11 for a shirt. The basic facilities, coffee machine. The special thing about this hotel, everything in the minibar is free of charge. But technically, you paid for the room, so you might as well just use and eat it. You can use this desk area, and yeah, more universal adapters. The AC was already on when I entered the room. The air is okay. Now we try the bed. There's a hole in the blanket. I guess you can say this is a holy blanket. Hey, why is the bed so small? It's almost touching the end of my leg. Ah, the pillows are nice actually. The bed is not flat. Zoom, zoom. I like the pillow, but not the bed. This is how small the room is. About 240 meters wide and 285 cm across. One big downside of the room is the many solidified dust in less conspicuous areas, probably from years of operation. I don't know why, but I can't seem to wipe them off. This is the back street, which is good news because the back street will not have so much road noise. Now let's go to the toilet. It's pretty small. The sink, hairdryer. Looks clean. Floor feels clean as well. Quite a standard shower. The walls are stained from years of use, but generally still quite clean. We also have the usual toiletries. Overall, I feel that the Hotel Nouvelle Heritage is not worth the price to stay the night. The room is very small, cleanliness is average. The saving grace is the location and maybe the coffee machine. I think $160 might be a more reasonable price for me here, and I wouldn't stay here longer than 2 to 3 nights. Next is the Me Hotel, but first, I have a burning question. Checking it. Is the hotel related to Xiaomi? For about $140, you get a twin room with an attached bathroom. Let me show you around. Let there be light. Yep, as expected, way smaller. Basic facilities. Hey, universal plug. Let's see what's behind this window. Oh, not much. Let's try the bed. It's not very comfortable. And the pillow, man. Pillow is not very structured. I think you can sleep here, just that it won't be the best sleep of your life. It's really small. It's only about 2.7 meters wide and another 280 cm across. Might be annoying, especially if you have large luggages, because you can't find anywhere to put them. Cleanliness wise, there are bits of things on the floor. Hello, who are you? You're not welcome here. There's bits of hair, more bits of things. The corners aren't the cleanest. Hairs from previous occupants haven't checked out, and the dust gathering at the corners. Noticeable stains on the pillows. Noise wise, there's no road outside to make noise of. The toilet. The bathroom is very tiny as well. No, I don't think this is the cleanest they can do. You can see bits of grimes. Okay, will we find anything? Phew, the Me Hotel. Cleanliness, not so good. You can also find a pool, laundry area, and a tiny gym. Overall, this is not the best option, especially because of the lapses in cleanliness, but the price that they're offering makes up for it. If you're planning to spend more time outside anyways, this is going to be a good deal for you. I don't think I want to stay more than 3 nights. Next, the 30 Bencoolen Hotel. You can get a very spacious double or twin room with attached bathroom, about $180 per night. I'll show you around. Wow, they even have "Welcome, Tommy." And what is outside? Nothing, no view. Wow, almost 3 meters wide, and I maxed out my measuring tape. Should be 5 meters across. And the bed feels clean. Looks clean. Hey, quite comfortable. Hey, universal adapters. You have the usual facilities. There's a hairdryer. There's a fridge. Really lots of cupboard space for you to keep your stuff. The corners. There are some dust balls at the corner. More dust balls. These are stains. Well, I guess inevitable. People spill their coffees all the time. Generally, still very clean. Let's check the toilets. Looks clean. Toothbrush and toothpaste. Acceptable. Any surprises? Phew. All's good. There's also a pool and a jacuzzi in this hotel, which is another great spot for relaxing. Coin-operated laundry. A gym. Nothing fancy. 3 treadmills and 2 other exercise machines. In terms of noise at night, there isn't any road sound. Maybe also because we are all the way at the 12th floor. The noisiest thing in this room is the air conditioning. Can you hear that? It is now very quiet. Overall, I feel great in this hotel room because it's so spacious, so comfortable, mostly clean. I feel that it's quite worth the premium paid because I can see myself easily relaxing in this room and having a good night rest. Yeah, so far, this is the most comfortable. If you find this video helpful so far, please leave a like so that more people can find it. Thank you very much. Moving further south, we get City Hall that offers similar accessibility but newer and more modern surroundings. The Civic District is right next door, with many significant monuments within a stone throw. Major shopping malls also surround the area, Funan and Capital being the most popular. Funan Shopping Mall is actually the best spot to shop for electronics, especially camera gear. It's also the only mall with a rock wall. And the best budget option that I found in this area is Live at Funan. It's actually right on top of Funan Shopping Mall. For $150, you get a double room with an attached bathroom. Let me show you around. It's a double bed with a sink right facing it. Small table working space, kettle, universal plugs, storage space for the luggages. Is this a... no, it's not a drawer. Hair dryer, more hanging space. The room is small, but not too small. About 260 cm wide and 340 cm across. They make up for it for having extra storage space at the bottom. Now, let's try the bed. It's quite comfortable. The pillows are too soft again. You can sleep reasonably well in this. Everything looks and feels clean. There's no funky smell or anything. Found a single strand of hair. No big deal. As long as it's not too curly, you know. Outside is just an empty void of space. There is no road sound. Let's take a closer look at the cleanliness. Wow, this is one of the cleanest corners. Still some dust, but it's a lot cleaner than other places. Didn't expect this part to be clean, but it is. Now let's check the toilet. Looks clean. Feels clean. Hey, it's supposed to face here, come on. And the toilet bowl. All's good. A bit moldy at the ground. Generally, feels very clean, very bearable. There's a laundry area, workout spot with stationary bikes and hamster wheel. And the most impressive for me is the huge, well-equipped kitchen. So you can squeeze your budget even further by doing your own groceries and cooking in the common kitchen. There's even a halal zone. There's also a common working area, but currently under a lot of renovation. Overall, I think that this is quite a good deal. Space is small, but well designed. Room is clean, comfortable, good for sleeping. I will recommend it for week-long stays. For an even more vibrant environment with great accessibility and unlimited food options, Chinatown. You're minutes away from Chinatown Station, giving you access to Purple and Dark Blue Line, and Maxwell Brown Line Station is within 10 minutes walk. The best part? There's so much to do and see in Chinatown. And my favorite perk? You'll be within 15 minutes walk to 5 local hawker centers. For modern comforts, there's Chinatown Point Shopping Mall. This is actually my favorite area to stay in if I were a tourist, but finding quality budget hotel with 0 to no red flags was very difficult. So I only shortlisted 2. First, the Bliss Hotel. For $150, you get a double room with an attached bathroom. I'll show you around. Your bed, there's some floor space, desk, fridge, a sink, kettle, universal plug, mini bar. The floor feels oily. Yuck. It's very gross. Yeah, you see that? I'm actually very bummed after stepping on it. My toes feels very gross now. That is not the only spot. There, and there. We tried a bit. Quite comfortable, sleepable. Dust balls at the sides. Otherwise, bed is generally clean. About 310 cm across, 250 cm wide. Let's take a closer look at the toilet. The shower area and the toilet bowl is separated. Toothbrush, toothpaste, quite a dirty spot here and there. The dry toilet area is quite clean. There's no bidet. The toilets can be cleaner, but still okay to use after turning on the AC for a while. The air still don't feel as clear. This lamp makes cleanliness very sus. Can you see all that dust layers? The ultimate test. Got that? Dusty. Yeah, someone left me a tip apparently. Anyone know what money is this? Am I rich? Is this rare? Okay guys, I am out of here. Overall, my stay at the Bliss Hotel is not very blissful. You won't die staying here, but I wouldn't recommend staying more than 2 nights. In fact, I don't really want to stay any more time in this room. Next, we have the Jew Capsule Hotel. For $65, you get a single capsule, or $90 for a double capsule. The bathrooms here are shared. I will show you around. After self-check-in, you get an access card that will be your key to every facility in the hotel. Your capsule will be in a shared room among many others. It's like a huge human cabinet. I like that there is an area just for luggage storage, so you don't feel so cramped. Smells great for a capsule hotel. 205 cm lengthwise and about 100 cm wide. You need some upper body strength to get the upper bunk. You get a TV, but I'm not sure if it's good for your eyesight to watch a TV this close. Generally, looks and feels clean. No funky smell. And the bed is comfortable enough to fall asleep. You have a tiny safe here. Internal lights, electric plug, but they don't have the universal plug. This is where the AC comes out from. Slippers, water bottle, bathroom stuff. Earplugs, very important. The biggest downside, we're in a room with about 10 plus other people. You're at the mercy of how considerate are your neighbors. But this will do the trick. Towels, toothbrush. We are in the toilet. Each unit has its own toilet bowl and shower. Overall, feels very clean and very usable. Outside, there's a drying area with hair dryer alongside a tiny common room with a basic pantry. Fridge, microwave, glasswares, and laundry upstairs. There's another bigger locker outside your room. The smartest thing about this hostel is their no shoes policy. It's the biggest difference that makes this place a lot cleaner. If you're scared that someone will steal your shoes, they have a shoe locker. But it's quite small. If you have big feet, maybe it won't fit. Remember to retrieve your shoes before checking out. Don't ask how I know.
I actually tried sleeping here. I had an okay sleep, that it gets a little bit hot inside the capsule. The road sound is not a problem at all. I can't hear any car or bus or anything.
Last but not least, for great accessibility and location, the Outram Park. You'll be minutes away from the Outram Park train station, serving the green, purple, and brown line. Chinatown is also not too far off, which gives you a direct access to most major tourist attractions. In terms of food, you are 15 minutes walk away to 4 hawker centers. Plus, many small restaurants along the Keong Saik Road, the Dorset Hotel. For $160, you get a twin or double room with an attached bathroom. I'll show you around. And that's the toilet. Some space here for your luggage, TV, and a desk. Is this a safe or a fridge? It's a fridge. A fridge with a lock kettle. Universal adapters. Back to the entrance area. Hair dryer, an iron, safe, ironing board, and bathrobes. But these doors are so hard to operate. There is a slight musty old smell, but after the AC runs for a while, it actually smells okay. Let's check out the bed. As usual, the pillow doesn't offer much support. I think it's good enough, can sleep. Looks and feels clean. Doesn't smell bad either. Uh-oh, I see one stain. At least it's like a faded stain. These are very worn walls. Now, size. Not bad. Maxed out my pick. 370 cm across and about 310 cm wide. Let's take a closer look at the cleanliness. Wow. Impressive. Pretty clean corners. This might be some of the cleanest corners in a hotel. Let's check the bathroom. It's quite a sizable toilet. This wardrobe opens from the toilet itself? Nah, it's bolted down. And this is the shower area. Wow, actually feels very clean. Very good. Bidet. Standard sink and some amenities kit. Nice. Bathroom also very clean. I'm actually very impressed by how well their corners are clean. Only this one corner is slightly dirty. Overall, cleanliness is very good. If you have more than one room booking, you can also do it as a connecting room. And the window. This is a quite nice city view. I like it. We are pretty isolated from the road, so there's no road sounds. Maybe if you get the side that's facing the main road, it will be a bit worse. The biggest contributor to noise is the AC. You can control the fan speed. It sounds almost the same. Wait, are those water droplets? The carpet underneath doesn't seem to be wet, so I think should be okay. There's also a small gym, pool, laundry, and a roof garden. My favorite perk is the direct entrance into the train station. That's the lift to the hotel. And there is the train station. It's a huge advantage if you come in the rainy season. See, everything is sheltered. Overall, I feel that Dorset is quite worth to stay in. Accessibility is great, room is very clean, spacious, comfortable, especially if you can close one eye at the noisy aircon vent or close one ear. That might also potentially drip water and the cranky furnitures. I will recommend this for mid to long-term stay in Singapore. By the way, to make sure that this review is as pure as possible with no strings attached, I actually paid for all the bookings with my own money. Yeah, I blew like $1,600 to make this video. So if this has helped you find the right hotel to stay in, please consider making your bookings via my affiliate link. Actually, if you like this kind of content, go use my affiliate link. When I make back my money from your affiliate sales, I will make another episode on mid to high range hotels. Deal? Deal. Before we get to the hotel cheat sheet, here's some easy hacks to help you save money on your budget trip to Singapore. First, take the public transportation. It's easy to use and it's the most affordable way to get around the city. I have another video that can help you master it in just 5 minutes. You can watch that later. To further foolproof your trip, it's also critical to travel as light as possible. Avoid bringing large luggage. You might not even have the space to open them in your budget hotel room. Next, it's critical to manage your expectations. Why do you think that budget hotels are so affordable? You're already very lucky if you find one that's clean and comfortable enough to get a good night's rest. Anything beyond the basics is good to have. So if you prefer more comfort, more space, or better service, consider upgrading to a mid-range or a luxury hotel. Many of the budget options are also non-refundable. So either confirm your plans or get a better insurance plan. For the best comfort, avoid booking capsule hotels during peak tourism period like July and December. The shared facilities will be much more enjoyable to use when there's not as many other tourists around. Hotel prices are also more expensive in the peak months. To get a good price when booking hotels, travel in pairs because double rooms often offer the best value. However, for the ultimate best price, you must also check across different booking platforms, which you can easily do with my hotel cheat sheet. Now! Here's how you can save hundreds of dollars when booking a hotel in Singapore within just 3 clicks. Due to many reasons, hotel pricings can be different across different booking platforms, even when you put on the exact same dates. However, it's very troublesome to find the same hotel across different platforms just to check the price. So, to make it easy for you, I've done all the legwork and created this hotel cheat sheet. For your first click, get into my hotel cheat sheet. Let's say you want to book at the Live at Funan. For your second click, get into the platform that offered the best price, which is the one in green. For your third click, tap into the like button on this video if you haven't done so. From here, you can input your dates and book already. However, to get the true best price, open the link to the other platforms and book the one that offers the best price for you. You can easily save hundreds of dollars with this trick. The link to my hotel cheat sheet is in the description below. I've also included a Google Maps bookmark for you to visualize where the hotels are. And you can get further discounts if you book on Klook using my discount code DASHING. After staying at all of my top 10 budget hotels, I feel the need to rank order them from my most favorite to my least favorite. At the 10th place, I think it's pretty obvious, Bliss Hotel. I am still very impacted by the oily floor. I feel that they have the worst cleanliness level amongst the 10 hotels that we reviewed. And for this price, we know that we can get better standard elsewhere. But of course, staying at Chinatown is unbeatable. At the 9th place, the Dream Chaser at Kampong Glam. It's quite a good value, but I feel it's too small and I prefer my own bathroom. Number 8, Hotel Me at Bencoolen. It's a decent value option, but the tiny room and the below average cleanliness is quite a turn-off. 7th place, Hotel Nouvelle Heritage. Actually, it's quite a decent hotel, but their price is not very competitive. 6th place, Live at Bugis. Decent value, but also too small for comfort, especially after seeing the other Live chain. And drumroll! Number 5. Jew Capsule Hotel. I feel that this is a great value for a quality budget stay in Singapore. The facilities are well designed and very well maintained. They are the best capsule hotel I've tried in a long time. Number 4, Dorset Hotel. Although the hotel is quite old, the size and comfort makes up for it. So, good value. And more drum rolls. Number 3, Clover Hotel. I find this to be a very good value, especially if you're not looking to go to any gym or pool. Apart from the noisy road, most things are on point. And second place, Life at Funan. I feel that the room size is just right and the furnishings are well designed for function. Plus, I like the cleanliness and comfort of the room. However, this is assuming that they are done with their construction. And for the first place, 30 Bencoolen Hotel. I feel that I had the best stay at 30 Bencoolen. Sure, it's one of the most expensive options out of the 10, but I feel that it was worth every dollar spent because everything that I wanted went right. It's the one hotel that I can book without worrying about anything else. And congratulations! You have now secured your accommodations in Singapore. However, that's only half the battle won. Watch this video next to learn what are the best things to do. I'll see you there.